Picture this. You're cruising at 36,000 feet over the Atlantic. The seatbelt light flickers off. The engines hum with quiet confidence. But outside that calm cabin, a silent war is raging. Not missiles, not dogfights. It's a battle for dominance, of routes, of profits, of legacy. And right now, Airbus is winning. Quietly, steadily, and with surgical precision. But how did we get here? Let's rewind. Back to the golden age of Boeing. Back when the 757 wasn't just an airplane, it was a statement, a declaration of American engineering muscle, built to outclimb mountains, leap oceans, and land where others feared to try. It was fast, it was powerful, and it was everywhere. From London to Lagos, from New York to Reykjavik, this single-aisle rocket ship carved a path across the globe. Airlines loved it. Pilots praised it. Passengers didn't know its name, but they felt the difference. Then, silence. In 2004, Boeing pulled the plug. The 757 was done. No replacement, no real plan. Just a belief that smaller, cheaper jets like the 737 would do the job. They didn't. And while Boeing wrestled with MAX delays, battery fires, and boardroom chaos, Airbus made a move. Not loudly, not all at once. Just a quiet evolution. The A321 XLR. One extra fuel tank. A few tweaks to the airframe. A range boost to 4,700 nautical miles. Suddenly, cities once connected only by wide-bodies could be served by a sleek, single-aisle jet. Cheaper, faster, and far more efficient. And the airlines? They pounced. JetBlue, United, American, Air Canada. Hundreds of orders, billions of dollars. A changing map of global aviation, redrawn not by war but by range. And Boeing? Still on the ground. Sure, there were whispers. A 757 MAX revival, a clean sheet 797. Engineers drew, CEOs debated. But time passed, and Airbus delivered. The result? By late 2024, the skies once dominated by Boeing were shifting, route by route, deal by deal, toward Airbus. But here's where it gets really interesting. Because the 757 isn't just a plane, it's a symbol of capability, of reach, of a time when Boeing led with confidence, not caution. And now, that legacy stands on the edge of extinction. So, what's the real cost of hesitation? Is it a few lost sales? A few routes? Or is it something deeper? Jobs. Innovation. National pride. The A321 XLR isn't just winning orders, it's training pilots, building maintenance ecosystems, locking in airline loyalty for the next 20 years. And every month Boeing delays a decision, the mountain gets steeper. Restarting the 757 would be hard. New engines don't fit, the factory's gone. The supply chain? Disassembled years ago. A clean sheet 797? It might take a decade, and airlines aren't waiting. They're buying, flying, expanding now. So Boeing stands at a crossroads. Does it gamble on the familiar, resurrecting a legend with a modern twist? Or shoot for the stars with an all-new design, knowing Airbus is already halfway across the finish line? There are no easy answers. But here's what we know. Aviation doesn't wait. And history doesn't remember who almost caught up. It remembers who led. So we ask again, what would you do if you were flying the controls at Boeing? Would you bet on the return of a classic hero? Or blaze a new trail before Airbus locks the door forever? Because this isn't just about jets. It's about who writes the next chapter of the skies.